This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Armada. It is a 2011 Armada SL, 5.6 liter V8, four-wheel drive, has 126,270 miles. It was a new car dealer trade-in that we bought in Las Vegas. It belonged to Land Rover Jaguar of Reno, okay? So they obviously shipped it down to Vegas and sold it. Anyway, runs and drives great. Inspected it, needed nothing. It's got some dings and dents here and there, but to keep the price down, we're not going to deal with those. If we took it down the street here to Patriot Auto Body, they would charge us probably around $1,000 to make it look great. I think it's a people mover. I've sold 3 of these in the last 2 years to neighbors of mine in Tucson Country Club, and they just pack them full of volleyball players and softball players and roll. I think that's what you're going to do with it too, so why deal with it? All right, so let's walk around it. We'll go for the obvious stuff. Obviously, it's got, you know, bug debris, that type of stuff. You got a little ding on top of the fender, into the hood. Like I said, it might be pretty easy to find a silver hood at a wrecking yard for a couple $100. Just throw it on there if you care. I just don't think it's worth doing. I think that you just keep it where it's at, you know. And that way, you're not into it a lot of money. You save some money, and you move people around in it, because the interior of this thing is like brand new. I mean, that's what this thing's all about anyway. It's not about the exterior, really. Tires probably 50-60% tread. A couple of touch-ups there. I saw a scratch up. There's a scratch right here, right? I'm going to open up the back here, and I will show you some things here. First of all, this will all be linked in our ad that you can look at. This is the auto check that we ran today. It's July 20. Let's see, my daughter's birthday was 22nd, July 24th. So there's the VIN. This is for the auto check history. No accidents found, no damage, no major title problems. There's nothing going on there. No odometer brands or rollbacks or that stuff. No open recalls. Reno, so it lived in Reno. And then they sold it. Pretty boring. Here is the Carfax for it. Okay, there's the VIN. There's the miles. One owner, that's a good thing. They blend the Carfax and the Kelley Blue Book together, and they come up with a retail value of $15,740. Okay, it's pretty much the same as this. One owner, no title problems. Got serviced really well. Carfax tends to give you more service stuff. Got really good service. That would be why it runs as well as it does. Yep. Serviced at 109, 112, 114, 115, 121, 121, 683. It was at Carson City getting its service. Here's the title for the rig that was signed off to Jaguar Land Rover in Reno, and then it was signed over to us. So there you go. That's that. Let's see. It does have the seat thing. You can make the seats electronically go forward and back using these switches. Let's see, bottom switch, that goes forward like that. And it'll go all the way forward if you wanted to, okay? Let's see, let me get this rig started because it's hot and I want some AC going. You have 2 remotes, okay? That's unlocked. That's locked, unlocked. There you go. All right, and we fire this guy up. Get the AC rolling here, man. It's freaking about 105, and it's gonna rain in a little while, even though it doesn't look like in the video. 126,271 is the exact mileage right now. Believe it or not, it's probably gonna pour tonight. I know it's gonna pour for the next 3 or 4 days. Monsoon's gonna happen finally. But before that, we get all to live in a swamp. It's the only time you don't want to be here. June, July, and about halfway through August. Not a whole lot going on under here. All the stickers where they belong. Very straight, nice and quiet. You saw the Carfax. Obviously, someone took really good care of it, so don't have to worry about that. There's your window, up and down. Interior of this car is nice. That's the seat back forward and back. Whole seat back, whole seat forward. I'm not sure if, now the passenger seat on this car doesn't go up and down. It just slides back and forth and the back. The driver's seat will go up and down. Okay. There you go. Pretty car. And it's got a DVD going in it right now. Just so you can see the screen. I'll turn up the volume in a second. It's kind of silly. It's the only DVD we had, so that's what's in there. Air is blowing nice out back here too. Turn up the fan a little bit. There you go. Alrighty then. Let's see. Window. Let's see. Window. It's from the main switch. Boom. Then you got mirrors out, in, up, and down. Twist it. Out, in, up, and down. Let's see. Seat forward, back, whole seat up, whole seat down. Front or the back tilts. There you go. All right, you got a tilt wheel here, obviously. Pedal adjusters up and down. All right. That's to turn off the parking sensors in the back. God, it's hot. Ugh. Another month and we'll be permanently under 100, and then we'll be good to go. All right, center console, that's where the changer is, or the DVD player is. You also have auxiliary to plug in there. You have a couple headsets. I don't know if they work or not. I don't even deal with that stuff, so if they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't. All right, let's see. Good. So that's your DVD, that's your DVD player. Then we'll go to the radio. That's XM, AM radio. Let's see, volume. XM. Yeah, well here's the mode. This is the mode button here. So that goes DVD, AM, that's FM, I mean. Alright, so there you go. Radio's working, everything's going there. Let's see, you got tow on and off. Diff control right there. What else we got? Let me put it into neutral. We're gonna go all the way to, gotta push to get it to 4 low. Right here, push and it'll go into 4 low. VDC goes off, now it's in 4 low. Drive. And reverse in 4 low. That post back there. There's the warning buzzer right there. All right, push. Now we're in 4 high. VDC comes back on because we're in 4 high. Drive. Reverse. Boom. All right, neutral. Now you can go to auto, which will do an auto drive, or you go to 2-wheel drive. It's cheaper to drive there. Let's see, open. Let me put this over here first. Let's see, there's that. There's your moonroof. And they didn't use it very often. So if you use it a lot, the motors don't work as fast as that. That's running really well. And I can tell that the tracks look new, like they kept them lubricated. Might even be new, because those tracks look really good. I'm used to that problem. So, that's good news. There's your controls for the rear air. La la la. Alright, let me open the gate here and we'll go for a ride. Alright, if you come to Tucson to drive this thing home, bring a lot of people. And you could watch a movie and hang out. you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. Now, if you pay by wire and ship this vehicle out of state, all you pay is agreed upon price. There's no tax, there's no dock fee, nothing. If you're going to do that, once we receive full payment, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you, we will scan it in your online file, and we will mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in, okay? So a lot of transparency here. You will have the Armada shipped from our location to your location. Title will already be in your mailbox when it shows up. You'll go to motor vehicles in your town and get plates. It's very simple. If you need help with shipping, let me know early so I can either do it for you or give you phone numbers so you can do it yourself, whatever you want. If you want to roll the price of the shipping into the price of the vehicle so you just make one payment for the whole thing, we can do that. Or you're welcome to do the shipping yourself. A lot of our customers have bought many vehicles. Kyle in San Diego he's on 13 or 14. He can pay for one and have it out of our yard before we know it's sold. Right? I mean, he's pretty good. So it can be done. But if you need help, let me know. All right. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until we have a deposit, it will stay for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit in. Okay. Recently we've had problems with that where people, we accept an offer at 10 in the morning and they want to talk to their significant other at dinner time, and by then they get online to say yes and put their deposit down, and it's already sold to somebody else who did put their deposit down. That's how it rolls. Okay, a lot of people looking. Someone could be looking at the exact same time as you. All right. Last part of every video, I'm on Wetmore Road. If you go a mile, 3/4 of a mile east on Wetmore Road from here, you'll run into the auto mall. At the auto mall, they have salesmen to pay. They have little, food bars serving, sandwiches and lattes. They have game rooms at some of them. They've got fountains and perfect pavement. We have basically a 4-wheel drive road in front of our place, which is a nice place to test for vibrations, but it's not a nice road to drive on or test drive a car on. But we have that, we have razor wire, we have crackheads running all over the neighborhood, and we have cops that love us, so they hang out there all the time to watch our place. That's all pretty cheap, okay? They have big bills, we have small bills. They also know at the auto mall, if they sold you this vehicle, they'd have to sell it to you for a lot of money because they have a lot of bills to pay. They also know that if something breaks, they're gonna have to fix it because you paid a lot of money for it and you're gonna be pissed, okay? Therefore, they also add $500 to $700 on every deal they set aside for you to come back and complain about something being broken, and it could be a legit, whatever. And they'll fix it. Now, if it goes over what they have budgeted, they'll just give you your money back and sell the car to another person. Simple as that. We give you all the money up front, but the only responsibility you have now, after you've saved all that money by not having to pay for all that stuff, is to be the owner on day one. That means if something breaks, whether it's day 1 or day 5,000, you're not calling us asking us for a check, okay? We give you the Carfax, we give you the auto check on this, we give you both, which is expensive, all right? So that you could have information, all right? And I think the Carfax is very important on this one because of the service history of it. But nonetheless, we know this is a good car, but we're not Nostradamus. We don't know when it's gonna break or what's gonna break. So take the money you save buying from us instead of the auto mall and fix your car. If you want to add $2,000 to our negotiated price, I guess we can give you a year warranty. I mean, that's not what you want to hear, but that's the truth. Okay. We have done this for a long time, and we are 2 people, and we don't have time to chase sold vehicles problems around. That's why we give you the deals we give you. That's kind of why we have problems sometimes having people believe the prices on our vehicles also, because they think they're too cheap, it's too good to be true. No, it's because everyone else has to sell them for a lot of money to pay their bills, and we don't. We pay $1 a year for this property. Our uncle owns it, and he charges $1 a year. So our overhead is very low, and you get to benefit from that. So anyway, that's my speech. This is a really nice rig. We have a QX80 right next to it. High dollar version of this vehicle, all right? But they both drive the same way. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for your time.